No, we're not talking about this.
We almost got peed on.
No.
Yeah. Alex, do you know what tripa is? Gosh.
Dog.
Okay, good morning. So today's kind of a YouTube and life admin day. Lots of random little things I have to do. And first, behind the scenes for YouTube life is if after recording this entire day, I realize that the day is too boring, then I'll be deleting anything that I don't think will make the B-roll. Lots of YouTube is about deleting videos that you can't really use. That dog was Gorda. She is a street dog, but she also has, I'm gonna use the word patrons. That is the trash pickup guy. He is giving you a quick warning. He's ahead of wherever, and I don't see the trash guy, but he's ahead of the trash guy, letting you know that trash pickup is on its way. And when I first moved here, trash pickup was at like 8:15. Like at 8:15, you might risk being late. And now it's closer to 9:15, so I get to sleep in more. On our way to yoga. We haven't done this in forever. Buen día. ¿Tienes botella de agua?
¿Sí? ¿De cuánto quiere? ¿De un litro?
Un litro.
¿De un litro? Bueno, un litro y medio. ¿Litro y medio es esta?
Medio is okay. So it was 37 cents for a large bottle of water and Gatorade, and I paid with 57 pesos, hoping to get rid of some small change, right? Expecting a 20, maybe, you know, a larger coin, but no, I got all two peso coins as my change because that's all she had. You can kind of see the slope. The exercise before the exercise is the walk. I love this view though, so pretty. So I'm working on a video idea, but it's not on a topic that affects my life directly, which requires me getting a hold of some people to talk to and ask a lot of questions. So just sent out some inquiries about whether I could meet some people and get a tour of their facilities. Here's hoping. So we'll see how productive these inquiries are and whether I actually get to talk to people. Yeah, so little backstory. I'm helping my friend with her Airbnb. She is currently in the US while I'm here in San Cris. And one of the difficulties has been figuring out who to pay, how to pay, when to pay. And so she has mega cable for her internet. For the previous payment, we could not figure out how to pay it online. And so I just went to the OXXO with her information and paid it for her. And then she paid me electronically. But I think the mistake we've been making is we kept clicking on the pay online, which is highly deceiving because it does tell you to enter your code, it does tell you to do whatever, and then nothing happens. Like, I put in the code, I put in the little CAPTCHA code, and it just freezes. And so we just thought it must be down. But now, I just happen to check again just because. Like, why not? Why not double check and hit all the widgets? And so this time I clicked my account and bill, that seems to be leading us to a place where we can actually make payments. So very cool. One less thing that we have to physically leave the house to do, assuming she can get it to work either on her end or on mine. If we can do automatic payments, even better. End result is Mega Cable will not allow my friend to create her own account. And so the account we were able to look at actually belongs to the owner. And the problem with that is I am not comfortable. Well, one, in the US, she is not able to access the page that I was able to access. So perhaps with a VPN it would work, I'm not sure. But either way, without a VPN, she's not able to access it. Here in San Cris, I was able to access it. I'm pretty confident I could have paid for it online. However, because it's not her actual account, it's not my friend's account, I think it would be a silly idea for either one of us to put our card information into somebody else's account. What if she loses access to the account simply by their changing the password? What if, again, not that this would ever actually happen. I think I fully trust the people that are here. I fully trust even her landlord, but mistakes happen, things happen, and yeah, better safe than sorry. So now we're gonna go to the OXXO and we're gonna pay for Mega Cable in person because it's due before today. Today's the 11th as I'm recording this, so it's due before today. However, just as an FYI, last month, because we didn't know when it was due, we actually also paid late and they never lost service. So I'm pretty confident I can pay anytime today and probably even this week and still be good, but we're gonna pay today. Let's go to the OXXO.
No, we're not talking about this.
We
No,
almost got
no,
peed on.
No.
This is a theory.
That is not what happened.
Okay, what happened is we were walking down the street. I was looking down.
I am not going to be part of this.
In my peripheral, Alex says the guy was turned around, so we weren't going to get peed on. But the thing I saw was, so again, I'm looking down just to make sure I don't trip and fall because sidewalk walking. And so on the peripheral of my eye, in the doorway, is a man with his, well, I'm assuming man, to be fair, I guess. It could have been a woman. But blue jeans pulled down to his calf region and a glimpse of, I'm gonna say whitey tighties, but either way, underwear and legs. Now, once it registered in my head what I was peripherally seeing, then I purposely kept looking forward and kept walking. So I didn't like look up to confirm exactly what I was seeing because in those moments, my goal is to just keep walking. So I thought he was facing me. Alex says no. He was facing the other direction. So, is that better? I don't know. Welcome to San Cris.
Por 20 pesos, 2 kilos de plátano por 20 pesos, 2 kilos de plátano por 20 pesos, 2 kilos de plátano, plátano de freír, plátano.
Sometimes those are the best places to buy your fruits and veggies. Just so you know. Large tops is not always easy, but mission accomplished.
My mom is currently recording me making a YouTube video.
I was recording the dog, but now I will record you. So I feel like I've spent the majority of this afternoon basically on my computer researching a future video topic. I've contacted 5 institutions that will hopefully give me a tour and some more information about what they do. That's a future video, but either way, that's what I spent most of this afternoon doing. Part of my day was doing that. Another part of my day, I had to contact Martin, who is an English teacher, and every couple of weeks or so, I go and assist him with his class. I don't teach English, I'm just there as a native speaker so I can converse with these students, and I just want to say it's something I really enjoy doing and something I recommend you do. I'm not a teacher. This is something that I'm volunteering to do. Well worth it to get to meet the locals and ask them what they think is unique about their city. Like, it's so much learning happens from volunteering, whether with English or another topic. So highly recommend you take time to volunteer wherever it is that you're at, because you really do get to know the community a lot closer. Every class that I do, I'm given an assignment, like something for me to research, to talk about when the next class was, and I forgot what my subject was for this weekend. So I had to ask Martine, hey, what was it I was supposed to be preparing for, so that I'm ready for the class. While I'm not the teacher, I certainly don't want to show up with nothing to say. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm actually wearing one of the new shirts that I bought today at the artisanal market. Already in love with it. My second shirt of the same basic design. The other one I have is a white version of this, and I loved it so much I had to get another one. It is sometimes hard to find an extra large shirt here in San Cris, but that is what I'm wearing. It costs 250 pesos. This is the other shirt that I got. just a t-shirt, and it cost 160 pesos. Also in an extra large. Another thing I've been doing today is contacting actually the Department of Veteran Affairs because I am retired military, and I'm looking into possibly going back to school. It's all still gray area. Honestly, the idea of going back to college is not my number one. However, there are things I would love to learn, and if I can get the military to pay for some of those classes, I mean, why wouldn't I? However, lots of details when it comes to researching this, so yeah, if everything works out, that will be a video for much later. But yes, today has been a lot of researching and communicating with people for either the YouTube channel or, you know, my own benefit. Anyway, gotta do some homework for my English class. So literally just green beans and tacos. These top two are something that I've never had. It's tripa. Alex, do you know what tripa is? It's intestines of, I'm assuming, cow. But I could be wrong about the animal, and I've never had it before. So my tip for testing out any kind of food that you're not sure about is to mix it all together. So for example, if you're eating salsa and you're not sure if you're gonna like it, my recommendation, especially salsa on like a taco, is just put it on the taco a little bit. You don't have to put a lot, just a little bit, and taste it that way, as opposed to putting salsa, let's say, on the side of the plate and you like put your finger in it and taste a little bit. It's gonna be a whole different experience if you eat the salsa by itself versus eating salsa with a taco. And same for tripa. If I were to eat it exactly like this, without putting anything on top, especially if I don't like tripa, there's a high chance that I'll hate it. But if I put on it the same things that I would put on any taco here in Mexico, the chances are that the flavors will blend much more nicely with it and it will not offend me. That's the trick of eating foods you're not sure about. Never eat it just alone. I want you to think of it almost like eating jalapenos. If you ate literally a jalapeno and you just took a bite of it, it's probably gonna be way too spicy. But jalapeno poppers, filled with cheese, breaded, fried, like jalapeno poppers are amazing, and in my opinion, not very spicy at all because it's mixed in with all the other things. So that's how we're gonna approach the tripa. So how I'm going to eat this is, I'm gonna add the onions, I'm gonna squeeze some lime, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I do that.
And these are Fantas at the restaurant, which of course I didn't record any of. They had these in glass bottles. It is fairly common here that if you go to a taqueria or any place that has glass bottled beverages, they will not let you take the glass home. The first time I had somebody tell me I can't take a glass home was actually in Manda Bay, Kenya, where the beer bottles were basically just cleaned and then reused over and over and over again. Lord knows how many lips had touched that bottle. Yeah, they just reuse and recycle, and so they don't let you bring the glass home, and instead they give me a little plastic, so. How do you like the tripa? You liked it? I put way too much salsa on it. It was super spicy. I'm slightly dying from that. Yeah, overall, not a fan of the tripa. No, the texture was not to my liking. Okay, so it's now like a little after 7, and I just got a message from my friend's housekeeper / handyman that says I can come over to pay. So I'm on my way to his house to pay what my friend needs to pay him. Always fun communicating with someone who knows zero English when I know very little Spanish. But I think we understood each other in terms of why I was paying her, etc. But of course, she has access to my friend who does speak Spanish, and therefore they can communicate however much they want to. My job is really just to give her the money, luckily, because if I had to explain everything that my friend wanted to happen, this could get more complicated. So yeah, running an Airbnb, super fun. I can see the benefits, but I don't know if it's for me. I think I rather, yeah, just slowly travel and move a little bit each time. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, but walking through this neighborhood reminds me that I actually really want to do a video on this neighborhood that I'm currently walking through. They've got like a boxing gym, they've got like just anyway, really cool place. When that video is ready, you will see it here. But until then, if you haven't caught my other neighborhood videos for San Cris, this is the playlist you're gonna wanna watch.